Welcome to Thriver TV, the place to break free with true solutions to heal for real from narcissistic abuse and painful relationship patterns. More than just information to survive, you are granted the tools to thrive. I love talking about healthy relationship creation, and I know that many of you love this information too. So it is my absolute pleasure today to talk to you about how to get clear about what attributes you would like a partner to have, then how to stop accepting what you don't want in your life, and how to live your life of fullness for a partner to share with you so that somebody can healthily come into your life who is healthy. And I really hope that you're going to love this episode. So if you do, make sure that you give it a like, and also make sure that you're subscribed so that you can be notified each time that I release a new video, whether it's about narcissists or love creation or anything in between. Okay, so let's look at the first talking point today. What should be on your relationship list? And of course, you may have some physical things that you like or that are a preference. You know, for me, I like somebody who's fit and tall. That's kind of a thing that I have. But I want you to understand where we used to go wrong and we cannot go wrong anymore, is we have got to get very clear about character. You know, you may think it's about somebody with similar interests, and yes, that's important to a point. But what is vital is a person's character. You need to get very, very clear. You're not going to change somebody's character. You're not. You may be able to round off the edges a little bit, but who somebody is who they are. The person you meet is the person you get. And where, you know, we got indoctrinated on this stupid stuff like fairy tales and Hollywood movies, and we think we just have a chemical attraction and you get with somebody and it's going to be happy ever after. Wrong town. Because what will happen if you just think it's all about physical and chemical attraction and even enjoying spending time with somebody? You know, you're going to jump into a relationship with them and you may wake up one day and look at them and go, okay, well, physically I'm into you, but I don't like who you are as a person. How many of us did that with narcissists? I know I did it. I know I did it both times. I got to a point and then I'm like, actually, you're not a nice person. A character is somebody's, it's who the person is. So a really good idea is to get very, very clear about what you would like in relation to a character. Now, the way that I think is very effective to do this is remember the terrible character aspects that you've received in your life. Things like lying, cheating, nastiness, invalidation. In other words, somebody doesn't care about you. The silent treatment, you know, somebody who abuses your boundaries, whatever it is. And then what you need to do is flip it, because those things have been your pattern. And what you need to do is you need to write down things like integrity. These are the character traits you want. Integrity, monogamy, kindness, caring for you, somebody wanting to be engaged with you. You know, you're valid, you matter, but also too, somebody who can kindly grant you space and trust. And you need to take time with this list because it's very, very important to get clear about this. Okay, so once you've done that, then you need to get crystal clear about not accepting your painful pattern anymore. Because to change your relationship code means changing you. You know, it is just drastic wrong town if you say, well, you know, I just need to meet the right person. No, you need to be the right person. The inner work is vital. So what you need to do is when you're assessing potentials, or you're going out on dates, or you're actually having conversations with people, don't accept people who are showing the traits of your previous patterns. So, for example, if somebody tells you that they've cheated in the past, that they have not been monogamous, but I've changed now. Don't accept somebody like that in your life. Or, somebody who brags and they're egotistical and it's all about them. Somebody who's rude to a waiter. All of the red flags that actually match, somebody who's not kind. Somebody who talks over the top of you and doesn't listen and they're not interested. That's going to be somebody who invalidates you. And the important part is take your time to get to know somebody's character, whilst realizing that if you're getting the red flags that are your pattern, you're not going to be able to turn crumbs into a cake. You've got to choose somebody who is aligned with your values and your truths. And if you're in lack, and if you're in neediness, what you may be doing is you may go, oh yeah, but maybe I won't meet anybody else that kind of matches all these other things. And we make excuses. You have to understand that you are living in a universal reality of literally billions of people. You only need one person. And the truth is, at an emotional, energetic, vibrational level, on every level you're at, if you're in neediness and you're in lack, what you are seeking, even unconsciously, is seeking you. And when you raise up to stand firm in your values and truth, what you are seeking at that level of consciousness is absolutely seeking you. There is no lack. Now, I want to talk about this next point, which is how important it is to create and live your life. You need to have a life. You need to be a self-generative person who loves life. Yes, you would like a partner. Yes, you feel like there's something missing. Of course, which is why you're wanting to generate relationship. And that's a beautiful goal and journey to go on. Yet, if you feel empty and lonely and like you don't have a life and you're miserable unless you're in a relationship, that is wrong town. Somebody cannot give you happiness and a life. They can't. And if you crave that and you think that's your answer, someone who comes into your life is only going to bring up for you where you don't have internal peace and happiness and a joyful life. So what do you need to do? Trying to find somebody is going to bring you more grief, more heartache, more pain, get you flat on your butt to the point where finally you need to accept that you have to go on a relationship fast. No relationships, no intimate relationships, and deeply make it a mission to fall in love with yourself, which means that you need to do the inner work and lose your traumas and your loneliness and your neediness and develop yourself so that you can be powerfully yourself. And this stands for men and women. And as far as women goes, I'm not saying this isn't a woman's lib thing. I don't need a man. I have to just be a powerful woman on my own. It's not that. Okay, and it's not about being defensive if you're a man. All women rip me off and they do this to me and I don't want to be with a woman right now. It's about being open to share your life with somebody, knowing that when you're developed and you're healthy, you're going to be able to lay boundaries, speak up, you're going to be able to be honest, you're going to be able to generate healthy relationship, but you're not going to have to give up your life either. relationships are about sharing a life. It's not about women or men's lib. It's about being able to come together in union and partnership healthily and gracefully. All right, and healthy relationships allow two individuals to come together and reflect back to each other their stuff to be able to grow healthily and develop together. So if you do the relationship fast and you do the work, it means you're going to be able to have boundaries. You're going to be able to have the difficult conversations when you need to. You're going to be able to speak up about what you need. You're going to be able to hear what somebody needs from you. And if somebody doesn't have the character traits, you'll be able to ascertain that very quickly, right? And you can move on while you're full and healthy because you already are, and you're doing the life work of self-development. It's not like you have a relationship fast, work on yourself for 2 weeks or 2 months, and then think I'm fine and that's it. This is life work. The inner introspection and the continual up-leveling and growth of ourselves. It's life work. So if you can do that, you can say goodbye rather than get involved with somebody, try to change them into who you want them to be so that you can be healthy and happy, and being taken down, wasting your time, ending back at square one, and usually being traumatized in the process. So it's so worth taking your time. It's so worth doing the inner work. It's so worth ascertaining somebody, and if they're not a match, leave. Okay, end it, move on. Keep working on you and keep enjoying the journey. So I really hope that this has helped grant you some really good tips and perspective and an understanding of what's necessary for generating healthy, happy, real love. And if you know of anybody who also needs to understand this, rather than just, oh, I haven't met the right person, or I've got to try and find the right person. And this is because this is such a common wrong-town belief. And, if you care about this person, please share this video with them. Absolutely. It may just really, really help them. So I'm looking forward to your comments and your questions below. And I love that you're helping support, the Thriver mission, healing for real, and becoming the type of person that we want to meet and fall in love with. It all starts with you. Okay, so until the next time, keep smiling, keep healing, and keep thriving, because there's nothing else to do. Lots of love. Bye-bye.